Hey guys, how are you? It is Wednesday. It is the day that I'm supposed to upload this video, and I am just barely recording this intro part. I have to record an intro because this video is going to be a little different. I got COVID, and it was my first time getting COVID, and I mean, congrats to me. Like, it's been 4 years, and I'm barely getting it. I had a fever 2 different times, and my body just felt like it was burning and melting from the inside out. It was horrible, and headaches, couldn't taste, like my body ache was the first thing that I felt, where I was like, there's something wrong. Like, it was so, like, even laying down hurt, but like getting up and like walking, just literally walking, it was like such a chore. Like, it was like having to lift my heavy limbs, like they were super heavy or something. I don't know, but yeah, I had body aches. That was my first like symptom. And then later that night I got the fever, and it was just, I don't like being sick, and that was like worse than a regular, cold or a flu. So not fun. But that is why this week's video is going to be different. Hopefully it is obvious to you guys that I am filming this part of the video in the future. So I am not sick anymore. I don't have COVID anymore. But the way that this video is going is it's going to be me voicing over me doing my nails. And I did a voiceover because I was literally just recording myself doing my nails. I was doing it while I was sick, so I didn't really want to talk. And I was gonna do it anyway. I had downtime since I was sick and I couldn't go out or anything. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my nails. I don't really know what I would have the energy to film, so let me just record me doing my nails, like a little cute little tutorial or something, or just, just something to have to listen to or watch or whatever while you're doing something else. So it's going to be me voicing over the recordings of me doing my nails, and I did an overhead recording, so you're like gonna be looking down at what I'm doing. This is my first time filming a video like this, so I apologize if it's really disturbing to your eyes. I tried my best, and I'm not saying it looks bad, but there's definitely moments where it's like, I can only see your hand and I can't see what you're doing. I try to get rid of as many of those moments as possible, I swear. But I'm just saying, bear with me. I'm sorry, but I did try my best. That is going to be it for this little intro part. And I'm gonna go straight into filing, shaping, and then painting my nails. So these are how my nails look right now. This is the length that they're at. I haven't cut them. I haven't done anything to them. I've just been letting them grow. So I feel like right now they're at a length where it is long enough where if I start filing them and shaping them, there'll still be some length to them. I'm going to be filing them into a box shape. So what I'm doing right now is I am beginning to file my nails, and the way that I start off this filing process is by getting the round part of the nail out of the picture. So I basically just flatten out the top of the nail on every single one of my nails on both hands, and I don't go too low, basically to the point where the majority is flat. You can notice that there is some rounding on the sides of my nails, so that will be the next step. But for right now, like I said, to make it easier, how I find it easiest is to just get rid of that rounded part first. I think it makes it a little bit quicker to get to that final result, at least in my opinion. But this is what the thumb ended up looking like after that first step. It is a lot shorter than I was anticipating, but that is why I say to make sure you wait until your nails are pretty long for the starting base, because you are going to file so much of it off, or at least that's how it is with me. I have to file so much of it off. So this was actually less than I was expecting to still be left, but thankfully it is enough to work with. And then I went ahead and just jumped forward and showed you guys the end of step 1 on my right hand, and you can see the comparison to my left hand. It is rounded on the left side and it is flat on the tips of my right hand. So that is basically the before and then the after of step 1. Next step is to go in and do the edges of the nails. So that is making sure that the edges are straight, that they are aligned. That second step is a very, very tedious step. It is very detailed. You have to really find that like vertical center point and try to align your nail with that. Once that happens, it'll be very, very pokey and pointy. I have to be really careful with what I'm doing because my nails are so incredibly sharp. So definitely be careful. And then once you have that, you're just gonna continue to file the tips of the nail again until you get to the point where the entire tip of your nail is flat. Because if you can remember, when we started, it was very curvy on the edges, and so you're just gonna want to try to get as boxy as you can, of course, if that is the look that you're going for. I wanted to do a box shape, so that is why I am getting all the corners and edges all nice and straight and pointed. Now the final result is not going to be perfect since this is my first round doing the filing and the shaping. My nails still have a long way to grow, and the more they grow, the more I can work with them, and the longer that they are, the more I can really get them into that perfect box shape. But of course, nails just grow differently. I don't want to have you expecting to have the most perfect nails. It is just basically the essence of whatever it is that you're going for. That is what you should be trying to achieve. But for the most part, I have flat edges and tips of my nails, and that is how I'm going to proceed to painting them now. Now the color that I am going to use is called Lavish Lilac. It's number 65 from the Sally Hansen Insta Dry collection. I have used Insta Dry before, and I would say that it's pretty good. I've tried a few different like quick dry nail polishes, and usually other ones, they'll get like very chunky or just like they don't look nice and they don't have that liquidy consistency anymore once I've used it like only one time. So I definitely think that this lasts a lot better. You can use it more than one time. It doesn't go bad per se super quickly. So I would say that it is pretty good, and it goes on to the nails pretty good as well. I know another problem that I've had in the past is that I'll put it on, and then if I put another coat on or try to like flatten or even out the polish, it will just get super like clunky again, and it'll have bubbles, and it just does not look good. If you want quick dry nail polishes, I would recommend this one, but I haven't tried a bunch. So of course, if you have one that you really like, you can let me know and I can try that one next time as well, or you can just recommend it to anyone who is watching this video. Unfortunately, something that I did not know before painting my nails with this color was that this is actually a shimmer polish. I did not buy this nail polish for myself. Someone else bought it. I did not realize that this was a shimmer polish, and I'm assuming this is pretty universal, but shimmer polishes that I've used have always been more on the thinner side, like very, very thin. That means that you need a lot of polish to cover up your nail because it's so thin and so transparent. So normally when I do shimmer polishes, I'll do a base coat of a plain color that is similar to the one that goes with the shimmer. So in this case, I would have used a purple or pastel purple color as the first coat, but since I did not know that was the case, I started painting my nails and I just decided to not go back. I ended up having to do 4 layers of polish on my nails for this time, but I would definitely recommend what I said earlier, which is if you're doing a shimmer polish or a polish that is very, very thin and transparent, you can get a color that is similar to it. It'll still look nice. That top color will still shine through as long as the base color is similar enough. I'm not sure if this is common knowledge to all of you guys, but I would recommend kind of capping your nail. Don't just paint the top of your nail, also paint the tip of your nail so that it is almost like encapsulated in nail polish. A lot of the times nail polish will start chipping at the tip, so if you kind of top it off, that tip part of your nails, it can last a bit longer. And also same thing when you do the top coat as well, make sure that you also do that little top cap part, because again, that will make your nail polish last longer. I didn't show too much of me painting my nail because it was really, really hard to do with the phone and the phone stand in the way, so I apologize for that, but that is what it looks like in the end. Again, I used 4 coats of polish. They were still a little transparent, but not too bad. Only if I held it up into the sunlight you'd be able to see through. But that is what it looks like once the top coat is on. It was very, very pretty. The camera definitely does not do it justice. So I really, really like how they came out, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing life, and I will see you guys next time. Kisses.